Hi guys, Wes with What's Wrong with Wes, and this is a follow-up to the first two videos. Um, this is just to give an update as to what's going on currently and to clarify a few of the points I've made in the last couple of videos. One of the things that I do want to do is I want to make these a little bit shorter than they have been. I know that the last couple of videos were 22 and 30 minutes long. I don't want you to have to sit through 22 minutes and then 30 minutes of me just droning on and on and on about my problems. Thanks, guys. But I do appreciate you guys watching the videos. If you've watched all the way through, that is awesome. I really appreciate that. But I don't want you to have to go through that every single video. I'd rather keep them to about 10 to 15 minutes long at most. Some of them may be like 5 minutes long. Others, they could be about 30 minutes long. It just depends on what all is going on with me at the time. And I may even do it, the longer videos, I may just cut them down into segments. But for right now, I just want to give an update on what's going on. I went and saw the surgeon, a new surgeon, yesterday, and he's confident that he can do the surgery. They want to do the surgery within the next couple of weeks. It's going to be right around the week of the 11th. And then after the surgery, I'm going to have this really awesome scar right here. So you guys will be able to see that once the surgery is done, if everything goes well. I won't be able to talk probably for a couple of days afterwards. I will be in the hospital for one night after the surgery, and then most likely one night. Could be a little bit longer. I'm hoping not. Uh, but it is creating a lot of anxiety for me right now for the reasons I mentioned before. Because when they do this surgery, one of the things they're going to have to do, it's the same thing they've done before when they've done surgeries, is they have to turn off my pacemaker. And when you turn off my pacemaker, that means it's my heart that's doing all the work. And I have 22% heart function. So it's kind of scary to think about that. But I'm fully confident that the doctors are going to, do the surgery. Everything's going to be fine. Um, from what the doctor was telling me, there could be some permanent damage to my vocal cords because, as you can probably see a little bit better right now, um, my thyroid. This is all thyroid. None of this is swelling. It is my thyroid, and it's wrapped around my vocal cords. And so they're going to have to cut it away from my vocal cords, and that's kind of scary. The doctor said there's a possibility, chance that they would have to do a tracheotomy um, after the surgery until they're able to move my vocal cords, because my vocal cords may actually be in the may actually restrict my breathing at that point if they're stretched enough. They're hoping not. He said it's a small possibility. So here's hoping to that. The other thing is they could damage my parathyroid glands, which means I would have to take calcium for the rest of my life. Not a big deal. It's a calcium supplement. I'm not real worried about that. I'm not as worried about that as the permanent damage to my vocal cords because, as I mentioned before, I work as a over-the-phone computer technician. That's one of my jobs. It's to talk to people all day long and tell them how to fix their computers. Um, it's what I've done for a long time, and I'm really good at it, and I will lose that. However, the bright side of that is I am going to be transitioning to a chat team, hopefully, before too long anyways. And if you don't know what that is, that's where you actually just talk to people online. If you've ever gone to a support website and it has one of those little contact us buttons, you can click on it and it'll take you to a representative where you can actually just type your questions in and they answer. That's what I'm hoping to be doing pretty soon anyway. So hopefully it's not going to be that big a deal, but I would prefer not to have that forced on me. And then also the fact that there's opportunities at my work where you can move up in different positions, but there's not a whole lot of chat teams. And so if my voice is damaged permanently, then I would be restricted to only being able to do chat teams. So I'm hoping that that doesn't happen. Also, it would make doing this really awkward. Having learned sign language and then only being able to do it in sign language would make it kind of awkward for you guys that don't know sign language. So if you all want to go out and learn American Sign Language, I highly recommend that anyways. But, I don't want you to have to sit here and watch me, talk with my hands and gestures to get my point across. I just think it would be a little cumbersome for you, and I don't want to put you out. That's the thing. I don't want to make it harder on you to watch these videos and hear me uh, talk about the things that are going on with me. So, like I said, a lot of anxiety right now. As time goes on over the next couple of weeks and you see these, I am going to be talking about anxiety more because before the last one was canceled, I was going through a lot of anxiety. I was having a lot of depressive episodes, and it was very trying time. It was very emotionally trying. It was very mentally trying. I was getting to the point where I was like walking into furniture that has been in place for over a year. I was dropping things that I shouldn't have really been dropping because it's just I would be thinking about the surgeries or I would be thinking about the aftermath of the surgery, and all of a sudden my hands they would stop functioning because I'm like really focused on the things that are upcoming rather than what's going on right now. And I'm not the most graceful person in the world. My mother used to liken me to a bull in a china shop. It wasn't unfounded, not really, except for if you ever watched the Mythbusters episode where they actually set up the china shop and let a bull loose. It was very graceful and didn't really knock over much, but the analogy is fairly common. I think you know what we mean here. Um, so, like I said, not the most graceful person as is. So, um, dealing with a lot of that, and that's going to become more prevalent in the next couple weeks as time goes on, and as we get closer to the surgery date. So, I will keep you guys updated on when the surgery is actually going to take place. And then after the surgery, hopefully I'll be able to do these videos again. You'll see my really cool scar. I'll come up with some really awesome story about how some guy broke into the house and tried to murder me and my family, and I was crawling out of my bedroom and hamstringing or something to go along with the scar. But you'll know the real story. So but you can applaud and laugh if you want to. It's okay. So again, thank you guys so much for watching these. And if you like them, like and share the videos. Go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/What's Wrong with Wes. Once again, I am going to be trying to do some more writing coming up soon. I'm going to try to talk about things other than myself. I do want to actually talk about general healthcare issues. I want to talk about the American Healthcare Act, the ACA. I want to talk about Medicaid. I also want to talk about some other issues that I'm really passionate about, such as LGBTQ issues, and science, medicine, technology, things like that. So again, like and share. Go to my Facebook page. Share that if you get a minute. It's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really scared, even though I'm hopeful that this will fix a lot of my problems. So it's nice to know that people are out there listening. And if you guys have similar experiences, if you have any advice to share, please feel free. I appreciate anything you guys want to say. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.